Hi, I'm Mike, the All Hallows Geek, and welcome to This Week in Eek, my weekly series where I recap the top stories in Halloween and horror news. Holy shit, has it been a week. If you've been following along on the website or on social media, you know that I've been knee-deep in Funko's halfway to Halloween product reveal event, Funkoween. So far, they've announced literally dozens of new products. And because of that, I'm going to do things a little bit differently this week. Rather than unpack all of the Funko news that's been revealed this week, I'm going to highlight a few of the bigger stories, and then I'm actually going to release a separate video that recaps all of Funkoween 2021, and I'll be releasing that on Saturday. With that in mind, let's talk a little bit about Funkoween and then get on with the rest of this week's news. Today is the last day of Funkoween, the week-long product reveal event from collectible toy maker Funko. When all is said and done, Funko will have revealed over 40 Halloween and horror-themed products, all set to hit stores this Halloween season. Of the more notable product reveals this week, Funko CEO Brian Mariotti and producer Elijah Wood helped kick off this week's festivities with the surprise reveal of new Funko Pop figures inspired by the 2018 Nicolas Cage film Mandy. There were 5 Pop figures in the new series, including a blood-soaked Red Miller and fan-favorite Cheddar Goblin. If you're watching this video on the day of its release, the figures will be available for pre-order on shop.legionm.com. Fans of the film Hocus Pocus will be excited to know that Spirit Halloween will again have an exclusive Hocus Pocus-inspired Funko Pop figure for Halloween. Past exclusives have included the character Billy Butcherson, the Sanderson sisters, and this year, fans will be able to pick up a Funko Pop of the character Danny, famously played by Thora Birch. The new Pop figure features Danny holding Binks the cat in her iconic Halloween sweater and witch hat. The Danny with Binks Funko Pop figure is currently listed on the Spirit Halloween site, however it won't be on sale until sometime this July. Funko also used this week to unveil a handful of new product lines, the first of which was a new Funko Pop train set featuring characters from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Fans can pre-order Jack, Sally, Oogie Boogie, and the Mayor now, and if you're lucky, you'll be able to pick up the clown with the tearaway face from Funko later this year, or the glow-in-the-dark Zero variant at Hot Topic. In other new product news, Funko has also teamed up with Universal and Penguin Random House to release the first ever Little Golden Book featuring the Universal Monsters. Stylized after the popular Universal Monsters Funko Pop figures, the book features humorous scenes with characters like Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, Bride of Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and the creature from the Black Lagoon. The book is available for pre-order now wherever you buy books and will hit store shelves on September 7th. And in another first, Funko has teamed up with the costume manufacturing company Disguise to release the first ever Funko masks. The masks are inspired by Funko's popular Pop vinyl figures and include characters from DC, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Ghostbusters, and It. The masks are available for pre-order now and will be officially released on September 1st. I promised I'd keep the Funko news to a minimum, so that's it for now. Be sure to check the channel tomorrow for a full recap of this year's Funkoween reveals. And moving on, the Addams Family are getting an all-new video game just in time for Halloween. Based on the Addams Family animated film franchise, the Addams Family Mansion Mayhem is headed to the PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PC later this year. Play as Wednesday, Pugsley, Gomez, and Morticia in a 4-player co-op 3D platform adventure where you try to help the Addams save their mansion from destruction. The Addams Family Mansion Mayhem hits consoles and PC on September 24th. The Etheria Film Festival is returning to Shudder next month. The film festival, which showcases new films from emerging female directors, is bringing 9 shorts to the streaming platform and will also honor The Walking Dead showrunner and executive producer Angela Kang with the 2021 Etheria Inspiration Award during the event. The Etheria Film Festival will begin streaming exclusively on Shudder on Friday, June 25th through Sunday, July 25th. Scooby-Doo and the rest of Mystery Inc. will reunite later this year for a Scooby-Doo Reunion Special for the CW. During the 1-hour special, Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby will reunite at Warner Bros. Studios to reminisce about their favorite cases from the last 52 years. During the special, the gang will also investigate a monster problem on the Warner Bros. Studios backlot. The exact release date for the special will be announced later this year, but it's expected to air sometime in Q4. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark is getting an all-new comic book series. The new monthly series, Elvira Meets Vincent Price, will feature a posthumous appearance of the ghost of horror icon Vincent Price. Price returns to this plane in search of the horror hostess and a long-lost film in the hopes of saving the world from an impending apocalypse. Elvira Meets Vincent Price #1 is scheduled to be released this August and is available for pre-order now from your local comic shop. And just in time for New Line Cinema's The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It, Discovery Plus has announced the latest in its Shock Doc series, Shock Docs: The Devil Made Me Do It. The terrifying documentary explores the real-life events that inspired the latest Conjuring film and includes never-before-seen interviews with the family of the man at the heart of the story, renowned demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren, the defendant's lawyer, and local police. Shock Docs: The Devil Made Me Do It will debut on June 11th on the Discovery Plus streaming platform. And this week we learned a new animated series inspired by the Garbage Pail Kids is in development for HBO Max. The series comes from co-creators and writers Danny McBride, David Gordon Green, and Josh Bicel, and is inspired by McBride and Gordon Green's affinity for Garbage Pail Kids and Saturday morning cartoons. While McBride and Green are most recently tied to the reboot of the Halloween franchise, early reports suggest that the upcoming animated series will be family-friendly. And finally, if you're a fan of Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, or the late Sig Haig's iconic character Captain Spaulding, Trick or Treat Studios announced pre-orders this week for something you might be interested in. Fans of the film can now order the finger-lickin', pistol-whippin' Captain Spaulding action figure. The 5-inch figure is inspired by the character from the 2003 film and features finger-lickin' and pistol-whippin' action. The action figure also includes a tasty fried chicken bucket, drumstick, and pistol. The new figure is just $19.99 and is available now for pre-order through Trick or Treat Studios and is expected to begin shipping on October 1st. That's it for this week's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like, leave me a comment, or better yet, subscribe to make sure you always get your weekly dose of Geek. For more information on any of this week's top stories, you'll find links to the full coverage over on allhallowsgeek.com down in the description below. That's it for this week. Until next week, keep it creepy.